Okay guys, I want to get this video up pretty quick. Forgive me for talking fast, but I want to show you the next point. I'm going to chance to scalp short. If we get above that point and hold support, then I think these upside targets will be likely. And I'm also going to show you what would make me flip bullish long term. Again, don't forget guys, I am still bearish because we have a lot of bad things going on. We have inflation out of control. We have the Fed raising interest rates. I have a feeling, I think it's August 8th, that inflation is going to come in hot again. And that could be bearish, and that could be what causes us to break down from this rising wedge and come down to hit some lower targets. But again, I want you to understand how I see this playing out and what would have to happen for me to be bullish, and in the next point I'm going to short. So let's cover all this. Remember, you can access all these live charts on the website, pinned in first comment description. My big affiliate links also pinned in first comment description as well. So let's cover this really quick. So this is the chart I gave everybody free access to. I'll cover that in just a minute. This chart right here is in confluence with another chart. This is where I'm getting a chance to scalp short at 23,676. Another chart is in confluence with this. This is where I told you guys to short right here at 23,216. Notice we found almost perfect support, 22,388, and we pushed up. We got a slight rejection. So this is the next target above. That would not be enough for me to short alone. However, we have another chart in confluence. This is the H1 chart. That's why I told you to short 23,546. We dropped from that point. If you'll notice, this chart, this line right here, that's been very strong resistance, very strong support, is that same price, 23,652. 23,676. That's why I'm going to chance a short there. However, if we do get above that point and hold support, guys, that would be bullish. So if we get, this is where I'm going to chance a short with a stop just above. If we get above and hold support, that will be bullish up to, I believe, these targets on the M1 chart. I'm going to give you support and resistance levels. I just want to show you real quick what would make me flip bullish. Again, I am still bearish currently. Your most key critical support right now, well, is the bottom of this rising wedge where we found support and pushed up. But your most critical support right now is 22,864. So what would make me flip bullish? So I've been telling you how important this green line is right here. This is our critical resistance. Every time we hit it, we get a major rejection. This white line right here, every time we've hit this white line, we got a dump. All right, I think it was like 52,000, 48,000, and 40,000. So this is what I'm looking at. If we push up and we get rejected at this green line again, come back down, test support. If we hit this white line below this green line, I think it's more than likely we will break to the downside, hit some lower targets. All right, so just to show you, if we come up and test, let's say 24,662, get rejected, then I think the dump's going to happen. We'll end up breaking this support. However, if price pushes up and we break above this, all right, let's say something like this happens. We come up, we test this, which I know I'll go in a short here because every time we hit this line, we get rejected. This might be a scalp short. Then we come back down, test this as support. Then I think it's more likely we'll break to the upside. Eventually, these lines do break. So I'm just showing you I am still bearish. I just want you to know how I'm playing this to know if potentially we have some upside or some downside. And do not forget to follow the indices in the DXY. But I'm just showing you if we get above, this is a critical resistance level. So if we get above this point, all right, we would probably get rejected. Hold on, we don't go back in time here. We'd push up. Again, if we get rejected here, we'd come down, hold support. Then I think it's more likely we break to the upside. And again, that target just above on this daily candle is 24,659. If we pushed all the way up, guys, this is where I'll be going to short, around 24,400. Then we'd probably come down to support. This would be remember, strong resistance would flip as strong support. If we hold at 24,765, then I think it's more likely we break above this, and then we have some more upside. Right? But again, I'm just showing you how I'm playing this chart. But if we get rejected 24,718 and then continue down, then I think it's more likely we will break to the downside from this rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. Do not forget that. And then I think it's likely your first target, again, to scalp along would be around 20,906. And remember, guys, if that CPI data comes out hot and they raise interest rates more, and now I have been telling you around 16,500 early August was your target. Understand, guys, these charts are lines and rings at angles. The price goes lower or higher depending on the chart. But if we do have that major drop, all right, so this ring is what I've been watching for a bottom. So if we do have a drop, that target is higher now, right? So it's not 16,500, now it's 17,600 because this ring actually gets higher and higher. And you have a fib channel line here. I think this is our previous low. So that target, if we get a major drop to do a scalp long, would be around 17,633. potentially 18,000. Again, the further we go, that higher that price gets for a bounce. But do keep in mind we do have a fib channel line here right at 17,643, and this is the 300 weekly moving average. Roughly, I have it just drawn out as a curve, extending it out. But again, 16,800 is where the 300-week moving average is, but I do think it's likely we'll find support on this ring. The ring above, this blue ring, this fib circle, once we broke it, we had a drop, and as I told you guys, typically we go from ring to ring. So that's why I'm watching 17,900 to potentially 17,600 to catch a nice bounce if we break down from this pattern. So that covers the more macro. Again, 23,676, where I'm going to go into a scalp short. If we get above that and hold support, see we're pushing up. If we get above this and hold support, guys, then I am bullish up to these targets. Let's see here. This is how this chart played out. This is the chart I gave everybody access to put in the BitGet exchange to trade on the actual chart. This is August 2nd. I put this up. I'm going to hit place and see how it played out. And you can see we pushed up. We got rejected right here. Came down, found support, got rejected. We told you to short. Found perfect support on this white line. That's what these white lines represent, your strongest support and resistance levels. We got a slight rejection, and this is the line I'm telling you I'm going to do a scalp short right here, which is this 23,676, which matches 23,652 on this chart. Let's see, guys. So again, if you do want to get this chart into the BitGet platform, remember our BitGet affiliate link is pinned in the first comment description. So create an account and then watch this video. I gave you the coordinates so you can import this chart into the BitGet platform to trade. I'll put a link up this video now if you want to check it out. And by the way, guys, some people have mentioned that the lines do not match. And I saw some comments. People use Firefox and Opera. That typically is causing the problem. If you use Chrome, then when you import the coordinates, the lines will match. So I just want to point that out. All right, guys, I'm kind of rushing this. Just want to make sure you understand what I'm going to short. Guys, pay attention to the VIX. I've been talking about this as well. We're right at support. If the VIX basically is the volatility index, if the VIX continues up, that is bearish for the markets. You see in blue is the S&P. I mentioned this before. Every time the VIX finds support, that's a peak for the S&P. VIX finds support, peak for the S&P. VIX finds support, peak for the S&P. So we're testing this right now. So if the VIX continues up, that's going to be bearish for the S&P, which would be bearish for Bitcoin. However, if the VIX breaks the support and continues down, then that means the markets are going to push up, which is going to be bullish for Bitcoin, which means likely we'll probably hit these upside targets. But I hope that explains to you what I'm watching for to where I would flip bullish. But in the meantime, as long as we're below 24,718, guys, I think that is the top. We'll be breaking down from this pattern and have some lower targets. Guys, you want to access these charts, websites, altercrypto.com. Link in the pinned first comment description. $49 a month, get access to Bitcoin charts, Discord, and Twitter. That's it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.